What's up, everybody? Welcome to another edition of HWYSpec. We are changing things up a little bit. You noticed a new intro probably. Videos are going to be a little bit different this month. We will still have Max Spec Mondays. We will still have spec video on Wednesdays, and then Friday things we're going to mix that up. Be on the lookout. But today we are going to do one of our traditional spec videos, and that is going to be a Ford Explorer ST. So I've been seeing a lot of these vehicles around recently. I've been seeing them more. Well, seeing them more, it's like, what's making these so popular? What's making these so different? Let's dive into it. Let's spec one out the way I would like to spec one out, and you can let me know how you would spec one out at the end here. So here we are. We've got Ford's website pulled up. Let's take a look at the vehicles. 2020 Explorer. All right. Bid them price. So the Ford Explorer ST is their performance version of the Explorer. It features the 3-liter twin-turbo V6. It's down from the 3.5-liter EcoBoost they used to have, but it does make more horsepower. It makes 400 horsepower and 415 pound-feet of torque, and it features a 10-speed automatic transmission. The whole new Explorer moved to a rear-wheel drive platform, which is really cool in my opinion, and it actually gives it better weight distribution as well. It used to be like 55% of the weight was in the front, now it's down to 51. And then it does 0 to 60 in 5.2 seconds, which is respectable. This is not quite as high performance as, say, like a Dodge Durango SRT, but it is still rather quick. So it's more of a sporty SUV rather than an all-out performance SUV. So let's take a look at color options here. We've got black, blue, magnetic, Atlas blue, star white, rapid red, iconic silver, silver spruce. This is a cool looking color on the Super Duty trucks. I don't know if I like it on the Explorer though. I think the copper doesn't match the sporting intentions very well. Let's try a red one, see how that goes. So there you go, 3-liter EcoBoost, all-wheel drive. It does have a sportier suspension, so it will ride a little bit firmer. Let's take a look at the high-performance package. 21-inch wheels, red paint calipers, high-performance brakes. I don't know if we need high performance anything really, although the Street Pack basically gets you the same thing. Yeah, high performance brakes, brake calipers, and it's a little less expensive. Okay, sounds good. What is premium technology? So, okay, multi-contour seats, 10-inch touchscreen in the center stack. So that's the interesting thing with this. You can see in this picture over here, it has a horizontal screen. With that 10-inch screen, it actually switches to a vertical screen, which is interesting. Let's see if it will. We're going to look in the interior here. So there you go. You can see that vertical screen integration, which is interesting. Don't need the engine block heater. Roof rail crossbars, those are useful. This is interesting too. It's not a blue emblem, it's a silver emblem. I haven't seen that before. Gonna do the panoramic moonroof because I like the panoramic moonroof. So it does have all-season tires, which is fine. We can put performance tires on there when those are gone. So I've mentioned this in a previous video. I personally like the bench seat more than the captain's chairs. I have 3 kids, so if I have a lot of luggage, I can still potentially stick them in that middle row, whereas I can't do that at all with the captain's chairs. Not gonna do the TVs, no. We've got 14 speaker sound system. All right. Is this so? This is an interesting thought. Is this the only interior color option? There it is. Yeah. So black leather is your only option for this Explorer ST, which is interesting. Makes me feel better about the red exterior, because I do like the red, but obviously red with a red interior is a little much. I have owned a car that was red with a red interior, and it was a little much. So there we go. That puts us at a price of $60,030. $60,000 for an Explorer is up there, but I don't think it's out of the realm of possibility. Obviously, when I think Explorer, could it hit 60,000 in the ST model? Yeah, I can see that. So obviously it could go a little bit higher. You could throw things like the TVs on there. You could throw things like your performance tires, which was a $2,500 option. The high performance brakes instead of the performance brakes, another $500. But I think I would be pretty satisfied with that. Just added basically the moonroof, premium technology, and crossbars, and switched to a bench. That's not that bad. Starting at 54, so we didn't throw a ton of options on there. 4,900, less than 10%. But what do you think? That's how I would spec the Ford Explorer ST. How would you do it? I'd love to hear from you on how you would spec the Explorer ST. Do you think it's even a cool vehicle? I mean, it's interesting to me. I would definitely be interested in driving one. I'm not going to say I'd go buy one at this point. I'd have to really drive it and experience it and see what I think of it. But I want to say thank you for joining me on this episode of HWYSpec. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, constructive feedback, would love it. HWYSpec@gmail.com, or make sure to check out the social media channels, HWYSpec across the board, and then obviously here on YouTube. Make sure to like, subscribe, rate, review, all of that fun stuff, and check out the HWYSpec Hot Takes podcast, which is on anchor.fm/HWYSpec. Until next time, thanks for watching. I'll catch you on the next one. Hey everybody, first and foremost, thank you so much for watching this video. I truly appreciate it. I love doing these videos. They're so much fun for me. And with that in mind, I'm going to do more of them. So now you will get a HWYSpec video Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Mondays will be max spec. Wednesdays will be a regular spec video. And Fridays, they'll be changing out with different spec ideas. I think you'll really enjoy it. And because I love doing this so much, I've also launched the HWYSpec Hot Takes podcast, where we talk about the latest and greatest car news on Tuesdays and Thursdays. So now you've got 5 days of HWYSpec coverage. Sure, we'll go with that. Anyway, appreciate it. Links in the description below. Thank you again.